What's up, Tree Life? John Stedman coming to you right here, right now. Oh, hold on a minute. You probably don't recognize me. Hold on. All right. What's up, Tree Life? Woo! Beautiful day here in Chico, California. I've had a bomb-ass day. You know what? I'm so much about that tree life that my girl's becoming about that tree life. She's in there laying on our bed right now watching climbing videos. She badass. I'm a grateful man. You know, I'm sitting here on this Sunday morning just knowing there's so much for me to learn in this industry. You know, I got to give a shout out to a buddy, JT True. JT True. He's a good human being. Never met him in person. But he just shot me that badass sticker. Got to talk to him PMing on messages. A lot of us are cut of the same ilk. You know, we love our families. And we love doing tree work. I'm still really up in the air about all this. Oh, you're a PPE Nazi. And I'm like, what in the fuck are you talking about? I have never been a member of the National Socialist Party. And that shit really ran from like 33 to 45. You know, I promote PPE because I care for the next human being in our industry. You know, a lot of guys are like, well, I ain't never cut myself with a chainsaw. And my suggestion is to finish that with yet. Because if you've done this for some time, there's a good chance you've nicked yourself or shit. I've cut myself with chainsaws that aren't even started. I filleted my hand wide open one time. That's some bitch. Trying to put a chain on this back when I was working for the Boise Hot Shots, fighting fire. And I'm rushing the cut line, I threw a chain, and I would throw my chain on. I had leather gloves on even. And I did the old stand up, bend the bar to try to get it on. It didn't go on. I slid my hand right across that sumbitch, opened my palm wide up. Fortunately, I kept a little super glue in my backpack. Anywho, I'm not trying to be a Nazi to anybody. I'm a caring, loving man. Bottom line. You know, if you're on your job site and you ain't wearing PPE, it has no real direct contact with me. You know what I'm saying? All these people talking about this, talking about that, blah, blah, blah. You know what? My words don't define me. My actions do. You're interested in accidents? Check out the drip line incident. It's always talking about somebody fucking up. You know, and if I can avoid... Okay, say you're walking down the street, right? And your mind's elsewhere and you're just like trucking along and you fucking... Street's coming up and there's some stranger standing there, you're not paying attention. You go to walk out across the street, it's fucking red light. Bam! A guy throws his arm out in front of you, stops you from going and stepping into that car. It's going 35 miles an hour. You don't flip out on him. You're like, holy shit, man. Thank you. I wasn't paying attention. You know what I'm saying? I express PPE, simple fact that, well, one, wear your PPE, you might get a smoking fucking hot girlfriend. Anywho, I express it just because it's part of our industry. Our industry is definitely one that is high risk. One that is very dangerous. You know, and if we can mitigate potential injuries by utilizing PPE. I read something the other day, fucking said guys like, I could be up cutting the first few branches before it takes you 40 minutes to put on your proper protective equipment. I'm like, what the fuck? Come on, man. This ain't got to be a war. What it got to be is just caring. So check this shit out. I used to drink black coffee. Because I'm like, oh, that creamer, that's sissy shit. And since I've been with my smoking hot girlfriend, she drinks creamer in her coffee. By golly, I drink creamer in my coffee. You know what? I used to be like this. You know, I sit, I don't know if you can see, so I'll stand this up a little bit. Shit, I don't even know if that's going to help. Anywho, I used to cross my legs like this, you know. I put my ankle on my other knee if I wanted to cross my leg, because I'm like, I ain't crossing knee to knee. That's how ladies sit. And then I tried it and I was like, holy shit, that's comfortable as all get out. You know, I've come to find that in this industry, my ego is my nemesis. I am wide open to motherfucking learning. You know what? Oh my goodness, Lord. Check this out. I'm super pumped. I mean, you know, I used to run on cockiness and never on confidence. Because bottom line, I was scared inside about all kinds of shit. I ran a Blake's hitch for fucking years. Because I wasn't sure about how all this new fancy shit worked. Then I was down to the aerial rescue in Sacramento, and they had all this cool shit, and I was like, wow. And I had given a little try on the hitch climber setup, it's pulley and the press it, Michocom, whatever you want to tie on yours. BT is what I went with anyway, that's something for it. Listen, I'm down there, and this guy's like, you don't know what a zigzag is? He said, well, you ain't never done tree work. And I was like, inside, man, fuck you, dude. I was probably climbing my first tree when you was shitting yellow. Anyway, I didn't say all that, but that's shit that was in my mind. Because I'm trying to be a better, kind, loving human being today. So, you know what I did, though? Is I checked it out. I did a little SRT down there. I never shit. SRT, what? I like one double row setup. Anyway, I got to sample the akimbo. That was badass. And hopped on a zigzag. You know what I did? Came home and got a zigzag. You know, it's the old belief for me was like, you want to climb trees? You about it? Well, here, hip thrust on this fucking Blake's hitch up about 30, 40 feet and see if you're down for climbing trees. Because it was that old ego fucking alpha male. Well, I ain't about that today. You know what? I do ask the guys that I supervise to give it a shot. Just so they understand with all this new, the innovation, it makes our industry safer and easier. And speaking on innovation, I really look up to a gentleman in our industry named August Hunneke. First and foremost, because I see what kind of man he is. I've seen him do some very selfless things for other people. You know, this is all just via videos and YouTube. And he's also an amazing innovator in our industry. You know, I watch people like him, and I had the pleasure oh no, I don't want to mention his name until he gives me an okay to mention his name on video. Anyway, there's people in this industry that excel, that benefit the whole. I got a text today from August Hunneke. And like I said, I look up to this man. I'm tickled pink. I don't even know what the fuck tickled pink means, but I was it. If it means giddy and like, yeah, oh my goodness, that's really cool. Because in a way, he's a hero to me today. You know, he takes our industry and he builds it. There's many others, you know. I'm a firm believer that if you're going to be in this industry, learn who people like Gerald Baronick are. Because in my book, that's like the Godfather. Learn about people like Dr. Alex Shigo. The man has made a difference in our world. I'm one that I ask for help today. You know what? Because I can't do all things myself. I got this cool little. I picked up. I used to run everything the same, man. I used to use I don't even remember the fucking name of the knot, but I'd use this 3-strand, look like boat docking fucking rope, and I'd do this like pretzel knot. I don't even remember the name. On my D-ring. When I started this, I was running 009 L's and 011s. It's crazy what the technology, man. It's amazing. It's amazing. But anyway, I picked up this new micro grab. And I'm looking at this little twisty dingity banger on there. And I'm like, what the fuck? But you know what? Ergonomically, it's going to rest that on my D-ring a little better. Now, I don't know that I'm going to stay with it. I may go to a carabiner, but it's pretty fucking cool, man. I'm like, what is this little red twingity bingity banger? And I'm like, well, I'm thinking it goes like that. And then you know how I figured it goes like that? When I get new equipment, I like to read what's written about that equipment. You know what I'm saying? I like having the ability to put something in the air, especially on like Tree Life, and get to learn from other people. Man, it's an amazing day, man. It's an amazing day. Like I said, I was sitting at breakfast, and I get a text from August Honeyke. Now, there's many in this industry today that are innovators. But, I don't want to say people's names without getting permission first. I'm walking to fucking Walmart today. Me and my girlfriend, we like to go to Walmart. It's fun times. And in a matter of about 2 minutes, I'm talking with one gentleman that I've known from the tree industry here in Chico, Cal for a long time. And he tells me that he cut his leg. Came out of a tree, picked up 362, laid it right across his leg. And I'm like, was you wearing chaps? And he said, no. So we had a little PPE talk. And I'm like, listen, Richard, man, it's a safe way to do things. He's all, John, I know, but man. You come out of a tree and it's just more time to put on them chaps. And I'm like, yeah, but how much healing time you got to do before you can get back into a tree? And he's like, well, it happened in April. I haven't really been climbing since. This dude filleted his thigh wide open. I'm like, man, PPE, man. Takes a few minutes, but it's worth it. And while I'm talking to him, this other young gentleman walks by and he's like, hey, John, what's happening? And I say, hey, Brandon, what's happening, man? And he works for a competing tree business here in town. And he's like, hey, man, I took my first ride on a crane the other day. And I'm like, yeah, right on, man. Did you get you a hookup that sets up above the ball? And he's like, no, I tied onto the hook, but I double tied. And I'm like, I'll get a hold of Scott and I'll send him a link to get you the proper setup for running off a crane ball. And he's like, right on, man. And you know what? I don't care if you're my competition. I don't care if I like you. If I can help you in any way as far as your safety goes, I'm motherfucking down, man. I'm down. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for this side. I'm grateful for everything, good or bad. Check this out. Today, if I have a flat tire, I see that flat tire as a positive. You know why? Because that flat tire may have made me pause long enough to stop me from going to the next intersection and being killed or killing another human being. You know what I'm saying? Bam! Thank you, pause. Thank you, flat tire. It's just my perspective. If you're not feeling good about people talking about PPE, I'm not sure what the fuck to say about that. But what I will say is the mind is like a parachute. It only works when it's open. All right. I hope everybody has had a safe and productive day. I gotta go. My girlfriend's in there laughing, so she probably watching some funny ass tree videos.
No, I posted my video.
Oh, she just let me know that she posted a video. She posted a video, and she doesn't have a hard hat on, guys. And that was my fucking bad. That was my bad. But I did set up a nice little pulley system up top that I belayed her from when she was spiking up the side of this palm tree. Trust this. Trust this. She will have a motherfucking hard hat on next time. She's a bomb-ass, down-ass girl.
I didn't put it on Tree Life. I put it on Tree Climbers.
Oh, shit. Now she's going to get picked apart on some other side. Anyway, everybody, have a bomb-ass day. Shaka world.